Zelda fans, now that we have the Tears of the Kingdom main theme, I thought it'd be fun to do a massive compilation of all of the title and main themes from Zelda's all the way back in 1986 to today. I'm Kevin, and welcome to Zelda Music Theory. The classic, the greatest game of all time. This opening sequence is beautiful. Check this out. Lots of nines, sixths, sevenths, major seven chords. Amazing. I'm sure almost all of you guys watching know is the from the original Zelda. That's actually the recorder, which you need to beat the game. For me, this is an amazing callback to, hey, music has always been elevated for us, for Zelda. It's been not just off to the side, but it's been integral. Here it's Ocarina of Time. I mean, the whole game is based on music, and the opening tells us, hey, we didn't forget our roots. This game, if you enjoyed that, you're going to get so much more of it. It's beautiful. There's a really cool Easter egg to another game that I'll get into in a second. Check this out. And then it goes. Are you kidding me? Right? No, what's mind-blowing about that is it's in the same key. Dearly Beloved from Kingdom Hearts is in E flat. Let me pull it up. So just real quick, right? I mean, we had unbelievable. Okay, Ocarina of Time doesn't really have like a main theme, so let's do Zelda's Lullaby. How beautiful. And this is uploaded to my Patreon, kind of a how to play. There's MIDI and everything. I break it down for like 15 minutes. Oh, beautiful. Gorgeous. There's a German augmented 6 if anybody's studying music theory. D minor 7, which is in the key of C major. And we end up with a G dominant 7, leading back to C. We go, okay, I guess we are in C. Only to move back down to You go, oh wait, are we in G? It keeps just moving back and forth. It avoids resolution. We get a 5 chord that doesn't have the root. We get a 1 chord that doesn't have the root. It's like the softest landing ever, and it just loops perfectly. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite pieces ever. All right, what's next? Majora's Mask. Was a creepy game, wasn't it? But like in a good way, like a dark, I don't know, emotional, very underrated. So what do we have already? Kind of light, flowing, very interesting. Almost always Koji Kondo, when he finishes going through sort of a repetition, he always ends up going to the 4 chord. But he spreads them out beautifully. Beautiful. So what chord is that? We've got, that's a B diminished triad. Fascinating that they end up on kind of this. And it's almost like they just decide to erase the tension. They're just like, let's move around, let's get lost a little bit, let's make it a little bit chaotic, and then let's just wipe it clean and start over, which is exactly how the game works, right? You start off, you get into day 3, and you're like, what have I done? What have I not done? Let me deposit my money in the bank, and let's go back to day 1. Oh, so I missed a note. Okay, so check this out. So it actually ends up on... Then it goes... So if we add that note in, we get... So kind of same thing applies, but now it's a half diminished or minor 7 flat 5. Pretty cool. But we're not done yet, are we? Even that sounds pretty beautiful, right? He like sneaks in a major 7 chord. You know what? That's not the first time he's done that on Ganon's theme. The second note on Ganon's theme is a major 7 chord. Right, Koji Kondo kind of likes moving parallel notes up against each other and seeing what he gets. And in a lot of those, you end up getting major 7s, and then you end up getting, you know, half diminished and some very interesting things. But it kind of does that here. It ends up resolving to a C dominant chord, but it goes all over the place and just kind of plays with like parallel tritones. Really creepy. Similar to level 9 in the original. Gross. Gotta wash my hands after that. All right, a lot of your favorites. Wind Waker. Wow. So it's kind of like a D flat major chord, but instead we just get 2 and 5. And then we let the melody come in with. Beautiful. I didn't know it was in D flat. Check out the drums there. It almost sounds like How to Train Your Dragon or something, like drum, dum, dum, drum, dum, dum. Kind of Celtic influenced. If I remember reading a little bit about Koji Kondo's direction for this game. Each game, he says he sort of goes a different style. Bagpipes again. Pretty cool. So there's our first hint of. Okay, so we are kind of in home there. Let's do this opening sequence quickly. By the way, you're a legend if you're still sticking around for this. This is kind of a super long, massive, deep dive into just Zelda music, but a lot of you guys wanted this, so hopefully you're enjoying it. Harpsichord. We're going to get Bach coming out playing. Almost sounds like tribal, right? A little bit Native American sounding, right? Some fourths, right? This even these chords kind of sounds a little bit that way, which makes sense because this is kind of like the origin story. By the way, this is cool. I've never really talked about this. Anyone recognize where we do that in Zelda? Beautiful, but it kind of does the same thing, right? It ends up sounding like a 4 chord going down to 1 chord, but it's not. Right? And that kind of modulation or tonal center shift, it's a little more music theory-y, but something that the music nerds like me are like, that's so cool. Okay, so not much to talk about. It's all the same harmony and chords going on. They probably are still synthesized, but way better sounds than we got in the original Zelda 1. So I didn't realize that we talked about this Tears of the Kingdom and all these references and stuff. It's not intentional by any means, but it's in the same key. The Oh, that's super effective. To use a Pokemon term. Check that out. So they do a suspended fourth, right? A sus chord. Yeah, that's a thing. So that they can keep playing it when they move up to F, and then drop it when they move back to E major. You can kind of end that anywhere. It's just a fully diminished arpeggio. Definitely a synthesizer. That's not a real violin. Guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out to my patrons. Let me know what you guys want to see on the channel. And until next time, Zelda Music Theory, out.